Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. My name is Irvin Humphrey, and I'm the sports director for Special Olympics Arkansas. This is our monthly coaches post check. If you're watching this now, that means you see that we are moving to the podcast way of life, and this is what we're going to start doing. This will allow us to get all the information in there, make sure it's all nice and neat for you all, and actually share the information. So, with that, we're going to share a lot of information as we always do. Please, again, as always, reach out to us if you have any questions about anything that you see or hear here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. So, with that, let's stay in touch. If you haven't connected with us, you can scan this code, and this will connect you to any of the things that we have to offer as far as communication goes. Of course, you know we have a lot of forms of communication, starting out with our Facebook page. With Facebook, we have our Special Olympics Arkansas Facebook page, but we also have our area Facebook pages, so you can connect to your area specifically to see what's going on in your area at all times and stay connected that way. We also have our LinkedIn page that you can connect to as well if you have a LinkedIn account, and then as well as our Instagram. You can always connect with through Instagram as well. That brings us to our Solar Store. If you're not familiar with the Solar Store, please get in there and add to your cart. We have so much stuff. Here's a little breakdown of how to get to everything. Again, SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org. You click more, go down to that Source Store link. That'll bring you straight to the website. And again, on that website, you can see anything that we have within the store. If you name it, hats, mugs, you name it, tumblers, anything you want. You can see kind of everything here from LATR, where to Unified Champion Schools, you name it. Another big thing that everyone likes, if you click on all of those shirts with the color palettes, you can pretty much design anything you want there. So that'll be any color you want. So now we're going to jump into state fundraisers. Here are a few fundraisers that are coming up. Keep in mind these are state fundraisers, not the local fundraisers that you can find on the website. We just have so many that we can't put on all of them. But here, October 8th, which is next week, we have Charity Olive Hour. I'll show you where to find that information. Then October 11th, 2025, we have the car show and fire truck pull in Fort Smith, Arkansas. And you can also see who to contact for more details, but we also have that information on the website as well. With that, you go to the website, SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org. Right here in the middle, you can find any of the things that you need, but here's Charity Olive Hour. If you scroll through it, you can get your tickets. Keep in mind, if you cannot make the event, you can get your virtual account going and then bid from your phone. So if you can make it, this is an amazing event and you will have a great time there. But keep in mind, you can get your tickets. You can also start to see the items that are listed. Also, a few other state fundraisers, Tip a Cop in Top Golf at both locations, Rogers and Little Rock, but also we have the plane pool in Bentonville, Arkansas. This is our first ever plane pool. Here you can scan for information and also find additional information on the website as well. Next, we have our new registration process and portal. This is for all athletes, partners, coaches, and volunteers. We want everyone to register here. First, we'll talk about just the registration process, and this is new for our athletes, but again, medicals are no longer required. There is a 4-page registration packet, and then each year after, there's a renewal form that needs to be sent in. And I'll show you all how to register and what the portal looks like here. But if you go to SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org, get involved, you can click on any one of these tabs in order to get to the portal. But here you can see the registration portal, also the new athlete registration packet link is there for the 4-pager. The renewal form is there as well, and another access to the portal. So this is just showing you where you can find that information. But with that, we're going to click on the registration portal, and this is what you'll look at. Again, we want everyone a part of your delegation to fill in, whether it's a HOD. Again, the HOD is the person that's in oversees the paperwork and makes sure everything's accurate. Your athletes, young athletes, unified partners, head coaches, you name it, anyone that is a part of your organization, we want them signed up here. So let's say if I click on head coach, this is just the general information, nothing that you all are unfamiliar with. But that way we can have all of that information as well. But again, with that, keep in mind that your HOD and possibly head coach will have access to this. Once you finish the portal, the HOD will get access, and this is kind of what it looks like. I am going to use Area 1 and Paragon because I know they have quite a bit that they have put in. But here you can see what all of that information looks like. All the way to the left, those random numbers, codes, that's something that we generate for everyone, so don't worry there. But if you go in one at a time through that registration piece, you'll be able to get everybody in there. But once you have access to your sheet, that's something we'll give you. You can go in here and put everyone in there manually, which it'll be a lot faster. So again, this is how we're tracking, but also with this, with the Excel files that we're using for competition, you can utilize your sheet and just copy who's coming to the competition onto that sheet as well as their events, and you're good to go. For health and fitness, we launched the health and fitness dashboard last month, September. So here's a look at it and just get your eyes on it. But dashboard has a lot of information and a lot of things that you can utilize, especially the health resources. As coaches, you can utilize any of this. Cooking Club, Fit 5, you name it. This is all at your disposal anytime. Coaches updates. Again, with coaches, we have been pushing the new web page and dashboard. We want everyone to see it and access it, of course. But again, SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org, get involved. Click on that coaches tab, and again, you can see the layout. But right here, we're really looking at this coaches corner under coaches resources. And here we're trying to give you all the information that you need as coaches. So you'll see there's a lot of good resources here initially. We have some national webinars that are coming up that are on there that you can access by clicking and signing up for October 14th and 16th. We have our coaches spotlight. Remember, on the right side, the coach of the month spotlight. Please nominate any coaches in your area that are going above and beyond, because we want to start getting that information. That's a quick form that you can fill out. Here's some more information for you all as seasons and things like that. Calendar. These virtual trainings are refreshers for you all. Also, coaches want to see. This is something that we've been trying to push. Please share this, any of the information that you would like to see as coaches. Right, Unified Champion Schools, this is your update. Please remember, if you are not signed up for the newsletter, please do so, as this will get all of the information that you need each month. A few things, your reminders here. Don't forget to report your activities by the 5th. Again, with the post check, this will be a little updated next time you see it, as we are going to the podcast Way of Life. Also, this is just general information. A lot of this you'll see that I went over with the registration portal. You have your dashboards for each middle school, high school, pre-K, elementary, young athletes, as well as your monthly challenges and other information. Any regional competitions that we have, you'll find that information here as well. The next big thing coming up right now, again, Unified Bowling. Please remember, all grade levels are welcome. 1 6-person team per school with 3 athletes and 3 unified partners per team, and your rosters are due by October 5th. You'll also see the dates of the UCS Unified Bowling there, with Northeast Arkansas November 3rd, South and Central November 4th, and then Northwest Arkansas November 5th. So again, please keep up with these newsletters. Make sure you're subscribed, and that way you'll get this information. All right, upcoming sport opportunities for everyone. We have quite a bit that are coming up. October 15th, Area 10 Regional Golf Tournament in Benton. Area 22nd, Area 5 Regional Flag Football in Little Rock at War Memorial. And then October 29th and 30th, the Little Rock and Rogers locations for Top Golf. Also, in the community, we have partnerships that are going. October 16th, Rec Fest at Cabot Parks and Rec. Going to be for unified athletes and unified partners in elementary to high school. Here's a little look at the RecFest dashboard. Again, the September date has passed, but October is coming up with the 16th. This is for school age, so keep that in mind. But there are more that are being planned. And then we'll go over to Topgolf with that dashboard. This is just general information. Again, with the dashboard, if you need to become certified and everything, that information can be found on the dashboard as well. But getting ready for those locations, October 29th and 30th. So now over to our state competition opportunities. November 21st and 22nd, Unified Sports Fall Games in Conway. That would consist of Unified Softball, Unified Tennis, Unified Bocce, and Unified Flag Football. Each area has a quota for the number that can compete, and this is for all state events, so keep that in mind. December 1st and 4th, State Bowling at Little Rock at Professor Bowl. Each date is for each area, so you'll have to see that on the dashboard to see what date your area will compete. February 5th and 6th, Winter Games in Springdale with floorball and pickleball. This is unified and traditional opportunities. March 19th and 20th, Tournament of Champions in Benton at the River Center. This is traditional basketball and cheerleading, which is traditional and unified. And then we have summer games with track and field, swimming, tennis, bocce, softball, and powerlifting. Keep in mind there is a quota for each participating sport, that being track and field, swimming, and bocce. With that, tennis, softball, and powerlifting are open, so please encourage your athletes to compete in those sports to get an opportunity to compete at summer games. With that in mind, I want to show you all how to find this information. Again, SpecialOlympicsArkansas.org. In this area, this is where we'll update all of those events, so you can just click on it. But now these are the most recent events, so if you want to see future events, a good way to do it is to go to the calendar. Once you click on the calendar, all of our events that we have scheduled can be found here. With this, if you click on the event, you'll find the details. A lot of the times you'll be able to find the information on how to register the event and additional information that you may need. For this one, we have fall games. This is the dashboard and how it looks. With it, you'll click on one of the entry forms to the left, and that way you can get the entry form for your sport. But keep in mind, with fall games, we're looking for those assessments as well. So please fill those out. Those will be downloaded directly to your computer, and then you'll upload both of those files into this for each of your sports. For hotel wise, please keep in mind the hotels are listed there. There you can contact the hotels. We're taking care of 3 hotels per team for the event. And here is just additional information on the 21st. Keep in mind that competition will be both days for bocce and for softball. And then we have opening ceremonies that night. And then on November 22nd is when all sports will take place. And you can kind of see the layout of fall games and what it all entails there. Healthy athletes will be offered as well as young athletes at the event. So please, if you have any young athletes that are interested, for volunteers, we are always looking for volunteers. So please encourage anyone to be a part. This is just the general information so you can know location wise and where fall games will take place across Conway. And here you can find the management team members and our sponsors. All right, so next we are focused on out-of-state events. Keep in mind that Special Olympics Arkansas cannot cover the fees for out-of-state events, but just wanted to share this information in case someone wanted to attend. November 8th is the Powerlifting America in Alabama. This is their website, so if anyone is interested and wanting to see more information, you can find everything here. You can see where the event is, as well as details of those that are running the event. And this is what you'll see from here on out once events start to come up. Again, if you were to register for these events, please let me know so I can help you and share needed information. So I want to share a new sports opportunity with everyone with ATA Martial Arts. I know you all are super excited. So we're going to share this right now. We're in the point of getting the interest forms out to everyone, but I will turn it over to Miss Mary Johannesson from ATA, and she can share further details with you all.
Hello, Special Olympics, Arkansas. My name is Mary Johannesson, and I currently live in Keller, Texas, which is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I am able to teach non-contact Special Olympics Taekwondo to our Special Olympics athletes here in Texas. We just came through with our first season, and it was a huge success, super excellent, and a long time coming. I've been doing martial arts for more than 20 years, and several of the people in the organization. I belong to the American Taekwondo Association, and I have been working on getting Taekwondo added to Special Olympics for well over a decade and done all kinds of pilot programs along the way. So now that we are especially a part of Special Olympics Texas, we are ready to help out Arkansas. My organization, American Taekwondo Association, is headquartered in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we are the largest martial arts organization in North America. This isn't just a program with ATA instructors. Instructors can come from ITF, WT, any kind of independent organizations, anybody who's interested in teaching Taekwondo to their students. It's non-contact Taekwondo. There are 3 events. Poomsae, which is also forms, and that is built towards the athlete. So you build a form with the athlete that is specifically set to focus on their strengths, to show them off, the best way to show off their strengths and their abilities, whether it's hand power or high kicks or whatever it is, to showcase that athlete. We also do training tools, which is the nice Special Olympics name for the weapons we use. They're all foam, so nobody will get injured. They're all foam covered, and we are allowed to use those. They're called training tools. And then our last division is board breaking. We break plastic rebreakable boards. It is the best opportunity for athletes to be able to demonstrate their trajectory, their focus, their aim, their power, in a safe environment to break these boards. It is beyond fun, beyond exciting. If you could see the tournament, I know you would be instantly filled with excitement, as Irvin is, and he's ready to get this going. What I can help you with is let you know things that worked here for me and what was the difficult thing. The difficult thing was I thought instructors would have a hard time getting on board to teach special abilities athletes. However, they were more willing than I thought. What they didn't understand and what was confusing was the Special Olympics paperwork. Once I was able to determine that was a big issue, I was able to find, luckily, parents that were in each of these areas that could assist the instructors and the coaches with how to do the Special Olympics paperwork and maintaining the binders and all of those things. For somebody who's never done Special Olympics, all the paperwork can be really confusing and really overwhelming. So it was very helpful when these martial arts instructors were able to find a parent in their area that was not afraid to, take control. You know how Special Olympics parents are. They're amazing. They sometimes know more than all of us put together, and they know exactly what to do to keep things in order. So that was super helpful. So basically, you teach your athlete moves that go straight towards them. You can also do the training tools and the board breaks, or all 3. You can set the forms to music or have it, just quiet. Whatever works for your athlete is what you get to do, and it's super exciting. So I want you guys to get excited for this program. I want you to consider how important it would be to many athletes to be able to do Taekwondo and get stuff out in a safe environment and learn how to properly hit to protect your body and all of the good stuff. So I just want to meet you, and I'm sorry I can't be on the message today, and I'm keeping this super fast, so keeping this super small, so I'm talking super fast. But I am anxious to meet you guys and to see how you get this program going and how amazing it's going to be for Arkansas. So I look forward to meeting you all soon. And if anybody has any questions or needs more information, reach out. I know it's Texas, but I'm not originally from Texas anyway, so it's all good. We can make this work. All right. Have a great week, and I look forward to meeting all of you very soon. Thanks, Irvin. I appreciate the opportunity.
And thank you, Mary, for taking the time out to explain to us what's going on. Again, you can scan this code for the entry form. It is a very simple entry form, but we just want to know who's interested across the state, and we'll try to start partnering you up with martial arts locations near you. Just to give you just a little screenshot of the entry form, it's fairly simple. Just first name, last name, area, city, email address, phone number. Explain your experience. If you have any, you can say none. Again, you don't have to have experience to start, and just local coach information. And we'll share the rest with you all. All right, everyone. Welcome to our new Meet the Source staff portion of the Pulse Check. This is something we're going to try to do often just so you can get to know the staff a little better, who you're talking to on the phones, emails, and vice versa, just to getting to know everyone a little better. So, hope you enjoy this portion of the Coach's Pulse Check. Irvin Humphrey here from Special Olympics Arkansas. This is a new portion of the Coach's Pulse Check. Here we're going to learn about, or I should say, interview some of our staff members from Special Olympics Arkansas. That way you can get to know them a little better. Also might have further questions. For one, we're going to start with Mrs. Amber Robinson. How are you today, Amber?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. I'm great. So congratulations. You are now Mrs. Robinson. So Amber has just gotten married the past month, I should say. So congratulations there. Can you tell everyone what your title is and what you actually do for Special Olympics Arkansas?
Yes, so I'm the coordinator of health programs for the state. So that covers healthy athletes at our state competitions, our Live Healthy Education stations, any local events, anything like fitness challenges, and then our inclusive health program.
Awesome. And how long have you been on staff?
On November 1st, it'll be a year.
Awesome. Year passed fast, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Love it. So just some random questions for you. What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport. I am not a big sports person, but I do like to watch women's basketball sometimes. The LSU team's pretty good. I also, at Rec Fest, this most recent one, picked up a couple skills in pickleball, so we'll see if I can get better at that.
I love it. So another question for you. What's your favorite food?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I love Indian food. I like spicy food. Really, any kind of spicy food is usually my go-to.
So, random question for you. Can you tell us one random fact about yourself?
I like to go thrifting to flea markets. That's typically something I spend a lot of my free time doing. And lately I've been getting into reading a little bit more, so a little bit more than I normally would. So
awesome. So for our coaches, since this is our coaches Pulse Check, can you tell our coaches how you could help them, whether it's be better coaches or things you can provide for them to help in their role as coaches?
Yeah. So we have a new health dashboard now. So on the dashboard, you'll see any kind of upcoming things we have in health. So fitness challenges. There's also some ways if you have an athlete on your team that's really going above and beyond to be a leader, you can nominate them to be a health messenger or fitness captain. We also have some resources on the Health Hub, like our Fitness Through Sport playbook that has some different activities and lessons that you can integrate into your practices. We have a couple other resources on there, like High Five would be a good one for that school age. There's some Fit 5 resources on there if you'd like to look at those outside of practice as well.
Awesome. And can you tell everyone how they can connect with you or the best way to reach you for information?
Yes, you can email me. It's just amber@specialolympicsarkansas.org. That would be the best way. Or you can always call the office, and I'm typically here.
Awesome. Everyone wants to know, how tall are you officially?
Nobody wants to know that, but I am 5 foot. That's what it says on my driver's license, and that's what we're going with.
Love it. Anything else that you can think of that you'd like to share?
No.
I can't think of any more questions. A huge thank you to Amber for being the first on the Meet Our Source staff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will bring more to you in the near future. Moving over to USA Games, the team has been selected. If you'd like to keep up with the team and everything that's going on, you can go to the website to the 2026 USA Games tab, and there you can find all of the information about the team. Of course, we're about 98 total that are representing Special Olympics Arkansas with the Arkansas Diamonds, as we are now called. But here you can buy a fan shirt if you like to sponsor the team. Also, you can sign up for the team newsletter to stay in the know of everything Arkansas Diamonds. Now it's time for the Source Scoop. The Source Scoop provides information that you can share with your families as well as other volunteers about information regarding Special Olympics Arkansas they might not be familiar with. Today's Source Scoop will focus on volunteering. Special Olympics Arkansas services approximately 19,500 athletes statewide. We have 245 competitions year round involving 20 different Olympic type sports. In addition to our sports competitions, we have extensive programming in the areas of health, education, and community building. There are many different types of volunteer activities. If you are interested in becoming a volunteer, register with our program to stay connected with upcoming volunteer needs. Volunteer opportunities includes for sports, training, working directly with athletes to improve their skills, management, help with coaches and referees during activities and competitions, and in competition, help with short-term tasks associated with major events involving a variety of activities like booths and registration tables. Fundraising assists planning or implementing activities to raise funds and in-kind support. Healthy athletes set up, run, provide health screenings or health education at our state and local healthy athletes events. Our sign language interpreter services, where you provide sign language interpreting services for athletes in attending local and state level events. Volunteer classifications include Class A, which you have daily interaction with athletes and are in a position of authority, supervision, and trust. These type of volunteers include coaches, chaperones, unified partners, games management team members, heads of delegations, and area directors. Class A volunteer must complete the protective behaviors training, must be over the age of 18. Class B are people who assist in event planning and or participate at SOAR events, but are not necessarily in contact with the athletes on a regular basis. This includes day of event volunteers, civic groups, and fundraising event volunteers handling less than $1,000. If you'd like to register, you can simply scan that QR code or simply keep an eye out on the calendar for any upcoming events within Special Olympics Arkansas. Right, no. So now we're at our coaches spotlight portion. For the coaches spotlight, this highlights a coach that is going above and beyond in the area or in Special Olympics Arkansas. So quick drum roll for this coach. They have been nominated by other coaches within the area. This coach is from Area 17 and from Clinton High School, and it is Mrs. Ruth Taylor. Coach Taylor has been coaching in Special Olympics Arkansas for about 13 years. She is originally from Natchitoches, Louisiana. I am from Louisiana, so I did pronounce that correctly. That is Natchitoches, Louisiana. Her favorite food is fried chicken, and her favorite movie is Urban Cowboy. When asked why, what is your favorite SOAR coaching memory? Coach Taylor says there are so many. Every event is unique, and I love to see the athletes' faces. Since we have become unified, my biggest memory is seeing the partners cheer our athletes. I love to see their friendships blossom. When asked, what is your why? She said, my why for Special Olympics is for my athletes. I want them to be involved in school activities as much as anyone else. Sports is a part of that. Special Olympics allows my athletes to stay healthy and motivated. It gives them confidence to step out of their comfort zone. Being unified allows our students to see us as individuals with great personalities and spirit. A motivating quote that Coach will leave you all with. She says, be the change you wish to see in the world. So, again, congratulations to Coach Taylor, and thank you for everything that you do for Special Olympics Arkansas. So don't be sad. This is the end of the coaches post check, but we will have our next coaches post check that will come out November 3rd to you all. So thank you again for joining and see you next month.